So
Yeah, he's a very good cornerback. It's just, yeah,
You
the
can't be
Giants fans
disrespecting the team
allow
that shares
people
a
to talk
stadium
like
with
that.
you. You can't be disrespecting the team that shares a stadium with you when only
that's
their
another
trophies are
fact.
doing the building.
Hmm.
You
And
have no trophies to speak of in that building. So I think y'all need to be church mice when y'all talking about the other team in that building. Cause y'all ain't put nothing on them walls.
And like Pat said, the Giants fans is giving up the draws. Pause. They
Pause.
just letting bro. They letting any and everybody just going up in the fan base
Take the
and
cookie.
just talk shit. Yeah, they just say whatever they want to about the Giants. And
Yeah,
these guys will sit there and say, you're right. We suck. We're just some bitch made dudes. Like
Where
that's
you
what they
going?
say.
To get some making cookies.
That's what they say though, bro. And it's disgusting. It really is. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
We have fallen
TP
so
way in
mighty
the building.
as a fan base. TP, what's good with you, bro?
If we had the drought like the Cowboys, Giants fans would be insane by now. You ain't lying, bro. 30 years?
30 years, bro.
30
Right.
years. Three
But they get
decades. It sounds even worse when you
celebrated
say it
like
like that. 3 decades.
they get celebrated though. Gotta understand
Yeah,
that.
they fans celebrate them every year and knowing the result. As soon as you get to the playoffs, you know what time it is.
And that's the one thing I respect Cowboys fans about. They don't care if they really don't. Every year is a Super
Their
Bowl year to
year.
them. Every year is a Super Bowl year to them. To the Giants, we can be the we can have Lawrence Taylor and still be picked last. We can have Michael Strahan and still be picked last. Like they just don't have no fucking respect for this team. They don't, and the fan base allows it, like Pat said, and that's the
Yeah.
problem. That's the fucking problem.
You had a two-time winning Super Bowl quarterback, and they went on and ran out of
No
town. A
respect.
two-time Super Bowl
Dogged
winning
him.
coach
Dogged him.
wanted them out of town. For what?
And now
Because they ungrateful.
these same Giants fans will go up here and say, "Oh, we loved
Man.
Eli Manning. We loved Tom Coughlin." No, you didn't. You guys are liars.
The
Straight up.
real
One of
multi
them ran
says
out of
what
town like
Allen
you want
Iverson
Davy
said.
Jones going.
We're talking about practice? I mean, how
Fact.
silly is that? We talking about practice.
Right. Iman, what's good?
Tudo with the $5
Tudo.
super chat. Grazie mille. He
Salute.
said, salute El Muchacho Boricua, Big Blue Crew Sports Network, fam and crew, all big people, tall people, wide people, small people, weird people. Greetings from all of us in Italy. Forget about it. Thank you, Tudo. Greatly appreciated. Day one supporter of the entire Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. Thank you very much. Darren Gordon in the building. Man's great video earlier because of DJ. E-Man Perry. Friff. Should the Giants trade Slayton? Here he
No.
goes back in real
No.
season form.
Yeah, he back to it now.
To the Panthers for Horn to bolster their secondary. For J.C. Horn,
Panthers just
a
traded
third
for a
round,
cornerback
25th.
named Michael Jackson. That's
Mm-hmm.
his name. Not I'm not trolling. They just traded for a cornerback named Michael Jackson. So I don't know if they're gonna be in the
Coach.
market to trade another corner. So
Okay,
J.C.
this game
Horn,
is
yeah,
still
might be
going. Colts
dead.
just break another one for a touchdown. Jesus. Beating the hell out them Bengals. But it's practice. Giants fans hated Sims and Eli until they won. Giants fans act like these great QBs grow on trees. They must be developed. Great
Facts.
point.
And when you ain't got an offensive line to get them developed, this is what you had.
Right.
Like all the other great quarterbacks in the league just played with no weapons and no offensive line, and they just balled out. Like, make it make sense, bro.
TP Way, did y'all get a chance to hear what Slayton said about the fan base after Jets practice? No, I did not. Did
Nah,
y'all?
I didn't catch that one. Elaborate, TP.
Honey Badger, yo, what's up, my brothers? What's going on, bro? Hope all is well. Should the Giants trade Slayton to the Broncos for Surtain and the 25th draft pick, fifth round 2025 draft pick?
That's not gonna get it done, Timothy.
Nope.
But
Nowhere near get it done.
I see where you're going with it, and a lot of people have brought that up. Should we trade Slayton for a number 2 cornerback? Here's the problem with that. You don't know what high it is.
Yep.
You're still experimenting with Wan'Dale Robinson, and the only one that you feel confident about is a rookie, Malik Nabers, and he has made mistakes on film. That's why I love watching film with Pat and Coach. I've seen some mistakes by Malik Nabers just being a rookie. Of course, he's going to get those explosive plays, and he's going to do what he came here to do, but he's going to have some lapses, and he's going to need coaching. And you need a veteran that can go out there and do what needs to be done. And Slayton is the only one on that team right now. You know,
I think he's going to be a dominant number 2 this year if they give him the playing time.
For real. Me too. Because that's who Daniel Jones trusts. So when shit breaks down and when you get that when Daniel Jones gets his little fog or whatever it is isn't in his brain and he just needs to throw it up, he's going to throw it to Slayton. 9 times out of 10, I promise you that. I follow this team. It ain't going to be Nabers, it's going to be Slayton.
And I think he's most accurate throwing it to Slayton when he's throwing the deep pass.
Because he knows where the fuck he's going to be. Like, they have that chemistry. You have to know. Bro, I played basketball. I played with my brother. Me and my brother, I would know when he was going to cut to the basket. He would know when I was going to cut to the basket. I would know when to set up off the screen when he was dribbling going to the basket. Like, we had that chemistry, bro. It's the same thing on a football field. You got to know where your players are. That's why you see Daniel Jones throw it high and left and a little right, because he ain't got the chemistry to put it on the numbers with these receivers. But you know what? You don't never see that with Slayton. It's always on time, ain't it? Always on time when he throw it to Slayton. But continue.
He's been playing with the mofo for 5 years.
TP Way says he spoke up for DJ again, saying, damn if he do, damn if he don't. The Jets played off the receivers and DJ did some checkdowns and people still complain.
Mm-hmm.
He said if he throws a pick because he throws it in coverage and then they would kill him.
And you're right, TP. They want him to throw just to throw. But then when he throws and he throws an interception like he did in the preseason game, he's a fucking complete bum. But then they sit up there and say, just throw it, just throw it, just throw it up, bro. Just give your guys a chance. Just throw it, just throw it. Like, that's how they act. But when he throws it, you're trash. You threw a pick. You sorry son of a... Like, man, bro. You know who lead the league in interceptions and turnovers? Josh Allen. Dak Prescott. But continue.
Not Dak Prescott.
Yep, he's up there.
Oh, we got 106 subscribers. We need 994 more. Well, 894 more, excuse me. Where y'all at? Between me and Pat, we got 6,000 subs. We need 1,000 of y'all to go hit that subscribe button. If you're hearing this tomorrow and when you're replaying it, hit that sub button. Don't be a morning ninja watcher. Jesus Christ. Well, I think the O-line should be a priority for the Giants. They need to figure out something with the secondary. There's much issues along with pass rushers. Hey, thank you for the insight, but your Raiders ain't no better.
And the Giants don't have no pass rush issues.
He makes the right decisions. People still aren't happy. He doubled down by saying if the Jets played like that in the game, we would have won by running the ball.
Yeah. I think Brian Daboll is going to run the ball this year. I really do.
And shout out to Coach, because Coach was the first one to catch that. Everybody said the Giants was going to pass. He said, I don't think
Man
so.
was 9-9 at one point, moving the ball, and the Jets D got saved by drops, and that clown got the nerve to try and smile at that question.
Yeah, DJ was carving them up, but that like if DJ's not throwing a 70-yard touchdown pass every time he drops back and pass, he's ass. It's crazy to me, man.
It was said that Giants had 2 drops yesterday that would have been touchdown. Nabers and Johnson had the drops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go look at that Jets on the Jets team, and they showed a whole practice. None of that stuff they was talking about was happening like
At
that.
all. I
McLeod
watched that.
got beat once deep down the field by Wilson, and then Wilson caught a pass over the middle of the field. Most of that stuff was slants, and they were just running because you couldn't tackle them. So the secondary didn't look as bad as they were making it out to be. And the offense didn't look nowhere near as bad as they tried to make it out to be. The offense was actually cooking their ass. It was just the 2 drop touchdowns. And one of Rodgers' touchdowns that he threw, he would have been sacked. They didn't even mention that.
I think they don't even stand a chance against us with Aaron Rodgers on their team. Watch. I'm telling you, I think we're going to blow them out, and it ain't even going to be our starters.
Well, none of the starters are playing in the Saturday game.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't even going to be our starters.
I think the Giants are building, and I hate to say this, and I know Lou is going, to his horn, so to speak, pause. But I think the Giants are building a team similar to what the Knicks are doing in basketball. They're focusing on chemistry.
Yep.
And they want the right players for this team. So I'm gonna give you a small example. When you have a dynamic wide receiver, a vocal wide receiver, a dog, as they say, in Malik Nabers, sometimes it's not good to have a quarterback with that same personality, like say a Aaron Rodgers or a Peyton Manning back in his day or somebody like that. Sometimes you just need a quarterback that's just going, like Eli Manning, that's just going to go out there and do his job and, make the passes and make the plays that he needs to make. You know what I'm saying? And feed off his play on the field versus his energy in the locker room. Some people can do both. Some people can do one or the other. I think Daniel Jones this season needs to feed off his play on the field. And Malik Nabers is going to help that. And so just understand that chemistry is not all about what you want to see on ESPN and about all the highlights and yada, yada, yada. It's about how the team fits together. Because you can have dynamic receivers, and guess what? They'll ask for trades because they don't like the quarterback and they don't like the chemistry in the locker room and yada, yada, yada. You're seeing it around the NFL right now. You're seeing receivers hold out. You're seeing quarterbacks, ask for trades and different things like that. So you don't see that with the Giants. Why? Because Brian Day understands the dynamic and he's building chemistry first and foremost. Similar approach that the Knicks took, because the Knicks could have traded for a big-time player, but they didn't. They focused on chemistry. And look, not a hater, but look at the similarities in what the two teams have done. Go ahead, Lou. You got it.
I just think it's going to be the greatest show on turf, Big Blue version. I can't wait to watch us stomp the first 3 teams out and have everybody looking at us like, I thought they was going to be ass. No, you was wrong. Giants is going to be phenomenal this year. Dominated clown shit with a slanted media. Let these fools sleep on Big Blue. Mr. Stephen Bloom, what's going on? There's Tudo saying what's up to everybody in the chat. Y'all crazy. If y'all haven't subbed by now, you're not getting this shit anywhere else. Tell them again, TP, where you heard? Stephen Bloom. Darren Gordon, they said Burns was cooking Tyron Smith. I think he's going to have a 10 to 14 sack year.
On that too, Lou. I'm sorry, but on that too. Oh, Tyron Smith was dominating Brian Burns. And when you look at the play, the dude slipped. He slipped and fell. That was the only time he looked good against Brian Burns. Other than that, Burns was giving him that work. Like, it's crazy to me, bro, how these fans just anything negative. It's about DJ. It's about any new player that we get, any good player that we got. The only player they don't do that with is Dex. That's the only
because
player
he
that
doesn't
do
have
it
any
with.
bad plays. That's why. And like I said, Pat, on Twitter, is the Giants have to have a perfect practice.
Yeah.
Christ, Tudo.
I hear you, Coach. Yeah.
What's up, my guy? Salute to the crew. What's up, Marlon Jensen? Lou, are we gonna eat or what, boss? Please stop messing around and get off your skinny chair and do something about it, boss. My neighbors got hurt real bad over here, boss.
Yeah,
I need to
Tudo
put it in
boy.
a glass case. I gotta get a glass case for
Oh,
it.
that's dope. Is
before
that
I
an
put it.
autograph rugby ball?
That's a rugby
Yeah.
That's a rugby ball.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's dope.
the World Cup.
Man, Tudo,
You
that's
should
off,
put
that's
that.
off
You
the
should
chain.
put that. You should put that right over the Giants.
I
Helmet
want to get
right
a little
there.
glass case for it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got to be in a
Yeah.
glass case,
Right
bro. You
over
can't
there.
get that.
Yup.
Not a
That's
smudge
dope.
on it, man. Appreciate it, Tudo, and I didn't even get it. Oh, that's dope, bro.
Yo, Pat, you a damn fool.
No, for real, man. That's dope, man.
No, it's the way you said it though.
Man, that's love, bro. Don't nobody do that.
Nah, shit, Tudo family. Coach Ed, milk and cookies. I want some milk and cookies. Did you just hear me tell the phone guy, hey, he gonna have no goddamn milk and cookies?
Man, Tudo, if I could get an autograph football or jersey, man, that would be epic, bro. That is dope.
And the turnovers with Jones throughout his career were the fumbles, and those have gone down. He doesn't throw interceptions in a high rate. He averages 8 interceptions in his 5-year career.
Yeah, under 10 interceptions a year. That is excellent. But you let them say it that Daniel Jones throws interceptions like he did against the Texans every game. That's crazy.
I need to get a glass case for it too, though. That's why it's
Mhm.
not up there. Pat and was full of negative Nancy's and Debbie Downers. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Afghanistan. Well, Dex is routinely voted as one of the best players in the NFL, so a lot of negative fans know Dexy slander won't really fly.
That's true, Afghanistan.
Very cool, too, though. Should the Giants keep Jones, Locke, and DeVito as their 3 QBs on their 53-man roster? I think you keep Jones and DeVito and replace Locke's ass.
Yeah, you ain't got no choice but to keep 3 QBs. I mean, it is what it is, you know.
I know,
Giants
but
fans
Locke is
gotta-
just trash. I don't even know
He
why.
is, he is.
Giants is the team they love to hate. Yeah. But you know what? That's how you know you're doing something right.
Yep, because if we are as trash as they say we are, why they always got us in the news? You don't see them having the damn Jets in the news like that. You don't see them having the Cardinals in the news like that.
Bengals or the Browns or the damn Colts or the Bucks or the Dolphins. Listen, they can hate the Giants because the Giants are one of the greatest teams and historic teams in the NFL. 100th year season right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, they cities was begging for a team, finally got a team, and can't do shit with it. Look at the Carolina Kittens. Look at the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Max. Jaguars ain't never won anything in their history.
Tennessee Titans.
Never won anything in their history. The damn Dolphins ain't won a Super Bowl in 52 years and over a half a century. And they ain't
When
talking
the
about
last
like
time the
this.
Giants won a Super Bowl?
2011.
When the last time the Jets made the won a playoff game?
2010.
Thank you.
Yeah, they said Evan Neal looks a lot better. So shit. If he's willing to go play guard and he continues to progress, hey, you might have a
Put him at
guard for
guard.
next season.
Put him
Let's
at
get
guard.
this ugly heifer off my television.
Please put that man at guard because you cannot disrupt that chemistry that Illuminor and Van Rotten got over there on the right side right now. You can't do it. That's a disjustice to Giants fans and to this team. He has to stay on the bench at least for this season. Next season, you know, if you want to throw him back out there at tackle, cool. But
Judo, there's nothing I could order. It's not a weekend, bro. This is not New York City or Jersey. There's nothing I could order at this time but pizza.
yeah, but if you if you put Illuminor on the bench for Evan Neal, I'm gonna have serious questions about this coaching staff.
Oh, nah, yeah. If they do that dumb shit, bro, it's a wrap for me.
So to me,
I don't give a fuck where he was picked at. The man is trash at right tackle, bro.
you
Period.
know, and I know Miz ain't gonna like it, but Coach ain't gonna like it. But Evan Neal's best spot right now on the Giants is as a swing tackle this year. Just this year. Next year, he should be the starting
Backup
right
center.
guard. Nah, not even center. Nah, we got
Backup
JMS.
center.
We got I'm saying train him at guard and have him as a starting right guard or left guard. He's probably actually better on the left side. You can move Runyon to the right side. That's what I would be thinking. But
His dumb ass probably get Andrew Thomas hurt doing something wrong.
nah, Andrew Thomas too smart for that. He if he was gonna get ruined, he would have got ruined with Joe Judge and Jason Garrett. He made it through
No,
that.
I'm
He's
just
solid.
doing what they do. I'm just doing to Neal what they do to Daniel Jones.
yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying? Oh,
that's
he's gonna
fair.
get Andrew Thomas killed. Oh no, he's gonna ruin JMS. No, he's gonna yo man. Watch what we do to the Jets. Lock is trash. That's right, Miss Trina. Lou, please blow that whistle and put Tim in the timeout, mate, and stop trashing Giants players. Who's Tim?
You talking about Timothy Frith?
Should the Giants keep Jones, Lott, and DeVito?
Either him or online Big Blue Tim.
Yeah, he must be talking about online fake blue. Everyone, mate, don't work like that. Schemo. It sounds like Evan Neal might be cooking a little bit. What?
Cooking hamburgers.
We'll be flipping burgers. Look, we're all hungry and tired of eating the cheese pizzas every night, mate. Please stop treating us like prisoners. Well, after 11 p.m., ain't too much more you can order around here.
Go get you some of them Evan Neal hamburgers, bro. Them cheeseburgers, man. Got 'em.
Giants fans are gonna make DJ feel like Tua. If you keep saying he's a bum, it's gonna affect his mental.
Yo, if Evan Neal for real, bro, like if he don't make it, I would just run with that narrative and be like, look, you know, I
Flipping
hit I'm gonna make a burger joint, bro. Like,
You better take that money and go open a burger stand. Yeah.
right? You know what I'm saying?
You make some good money.
Right.
I'm genuinely confused how people have the Giants as the so-called worst team in the NFL. I know people don't like DJ, but when did we get worse than the Panthers, Cardinals, Patriots, Commanders, etc.? We haven't been.
Exactly.
It's just they want to be right about DJ so bad that they got to try to spin whatever web of deception that they can.
Facts.
That's what media is now. It's not news. It's not reporting news. It's not keeping the government honest. You know, it's not that fourth pillar of the government to keep the checks and balances in order. No, it's not that no more. Now it's monetized. Now it's whatever makes money and whatever pushes their narrative. But I digress. We're not talking about that. TP Way, salute, mate, and welcome to our channel, mate. But we can see you still haven't hit the like button yet, mate. Thank you for stopping by and do some positive support. Dude, don't be bugging. C-bands never stay lacking. Who y'all trading to get a starting corner across from Banks?
A third. I think you give up a third round pick, and probably a future pick if you want to go out and get somebody like Patrick Surtain or Lattimore from the Saints. I think at worst case scenario, and this is not my unpopular opinion. This is just what I think the Giants are thinking. You know, they can get Xavier Howard or Adoree Jackson on a relatively cheap deal to come back and play for the Giants. So either way, you just can't roll into game one with Flott at the cornerback because Minnesota's just gonna, even if you put Banks on Jefferson, they're just gonna use Addison and he's just gonna abuse Cordell Flott. I can already see the game plan that Minnesota's trying to plan out right now. You gotta lock up that spot. You know, I feel comfortable with Phillips in the slot, but Flott on the outside is a knot. Gotta get him out of there, man. Go get a CB2 or get a CB1 and make Banks your CB2 because I think if PS2 comes here, he's the CB1 and Banks is the CB2. What you think?
If who comes in?
Patrick Surtain the second. I think he's CB1 and Banks is CB2.
Possibly. I mean, he's got more experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's at
So
the
if
pro
you can
level.
swing a
already.
trade
I don't understand why they letting him go. To be honest.
Nah, they not. But I'm saying the Broncos is kind of in a rebuild mode. They don't really got a lot on defense either. I just previewed them in my preview.
Especially after they gave Russ all that money.
Yeah. They still gotta pay him. They gotta pay him a boatload of money this year. They
Please,
get a lot of dead cap money.
Please, everyone in the chat, hit that like button and sub to our channel and support our cause. Otherwise, I'll be calling your name on the live stream and let everyone know who you are, man. Ski Mo says definitely. Darren Gordon, what's up with that Washington and Philly trade? Philly trying that super team shit again?
Well, they thinking Washington is trying to get Brandon Ayuk. That's the rumors that's going around Twitter right now. So, I think they're dumb for even doing that, even if they're trying to get Brandon Ayuk, because they're not better than any of the three teams that's above them right now. They're not better than the Giants. They're not better than Washington or Philly. Dallas or Philly. And the fact of the matter is, you're going out and you're getting Brandon Ayuk when you have a bad offensive line. You have Bobby Johnson as your offensive line coach, who they don't even want to talk about that. They trying to sweep that under the rug. But when the Giants had him, it was fucking goddamn ESPN News every fucking day. And these guys drafted Jaden Daniels, and they think Jaden Daniels is going to become a savior over there. And I think they're setting that kid up to failure, and I'm calling them out on their bullshit because I like Jaden Daniels. He was my number one quarterback coming out in this draft, and those guys are gonna set him up there for failure because they're stupid. They're fucking.
You
dumb.
should have did this before training camp was almost done. Now he's not even gonna have any rapport with Brandon Ayuk when you bring him over there.
If they bring him over there. You know what I'm saying?
And if they don't bring him over there, I definitely don't know what they're doing.
And if they bring him over there, they're going to be trying to force the ball to him. He's going to throw mad picks until they finally get chemistry.
Bro, you're not going to have time to throw him the football. That's the same shit the Giants did when they had Eli Manning and they was like, "Oh, let's get Brandon Marshall,
Brandon Marshall,
Odell
bum ass.
Beckham, and all these other cats." And guess what? It felt
They all
miserably
broke their
because
fucking ankle in the same
they
game,
got
too.
In the
hurt,
same
and not
game.
only that, but the offensive line was ass, and that's the same thing Washington is gonna have. They're gonna have the same problem this year. They're not going to be able to stop Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence. They ain't going to be able to stop them cats in Philly. They ain't going to be able to stop Michael Parsons in Dallas. They're not going to be able to do it, bro. I'm telling you.
What's up, Ryan Davis? Freedom 516. Respect Kings. We have 2 at least make the playoffs. NYG stand strong. DJ
Let's
have
go.
to pull through. Indeed, we need better secondary. Enough respect to you guys. New York Giants for life. Appreciate that,
Appreciate it,
Freedom
Freedom.
16. Hey, listen.
Appreciate you.
Before you leave, we started a new centralized location for all of our content on one channel, the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Okay? If someone could put the link in the comment section real quick so I can highlight it, please click that link and hit that subscribe button, man. We got to get that channel up, up, up. You never know. They be trying to hack and cancel people. So, Stephen Bloom, they'll learn. Let them trade for Ayuk and give him the bag.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do.
Best viewers on Apparat site. Okay, thank you.
Nah, it's troll.
Remember
That's
that.
on Twitch. Thank you for viewing on Twitch.
Oh, you
shit,
streaming
my
on
bad.
Twitch too? Me too.
Mhm.
Lou, where are our tools, mate? Were you able to recover them? All I was able to recover was my saw. Once I'll be down with this BS circus goons, I'll take you and your fam to where I live in Princeton, mate. Different people, different world. Appreciate that too, though. I tell you what, that idea that you text me about ain't sounding too bad now, but I still couldn't lower myself to do that. Hey, if you want to support the channel, click the link below and become a member. There is the link to the new channel, guys. Hit that link, become a subscriber to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Become part of the
Right now. Right now.
BBKSN community, you heard?
That's the link I thought I put in there. No, I'm not feeling sorry for Washington. I'm just telling the truth. Them dudes are stupid.
Yeah, that's a dumb move.
Why would you help anybody in your division like that? I can see it in Phillips because he'd be a backup at best.
I didn't even like that. You know, I was bitching about that shit, Pat, bro. But you traded your number 2 receiver to the Philadelphia Eagles. You idiots. God damn.
So now they got 3 number 1 draft picks at each receiver position now.
Fucking dummies. And they talk about Jaden Daniels going kill it this year.
He's gonna be throwing it to Diami Brown, bro, or Ezekiel is a cases or whatever his name is. If they
Who's
don't
the
get
tight
IU.
end?
16. We don't push none of them crazy narratives here. I don't care if our quarterback is black, yellow, green, purple, red, orange. I don't give a damn. Can he win games? Can he help us win games?
That's a fact.
We have had a black quarterback. We just had Tyrod Taylor, who came out there and stunk up the field, just like Jake Fromm and Mike Glennon did, and everybody else that we've had on the team for quite some time since Eli. So
As a colored person, I don't even want to
Wow.
go there with the
is this
black
the
shit.
1800s?
Because, well,
This motherfucker
if
said
you if you go through history, yeah, you will understand what those terms mean. But I'm not even gonna get into that.
I know what it means. That's why I said, is this the 1800s?
Yeah, it might be the 1800s because guess what? In the 1800s, we was more free than these motherfuckers think
True.
they are now. So, but
That's true.
yeah, I'm
But
not
we're
gonna
not
get
more
into
free
that.
now.
Like I said, but it's not about having a black quarterback. I don't think
Thank
it's
you,
just
Stephen
about
Bloom.
having a quarterback that like Pat says, the media loves and the media wants to put out there. And since the media had the narrative of Daniel Jones being cheeks, as they say, when he came out in college, they have to keep that narrative going. They did this shit with Tim Tebow, Johnny Manziel. They do this with a lot of these quarterbacks. If they say you're cheeks, there's no way you can be good. They have to keep that narrative going until you flame out. And Daniel Jones is fighting. He's fighting his ass off. I'm gonna give him that pause. He ain't trying to flame out, but eventually, unfortunately, I think it's just gonna happen because that's what the media does, bro. You gotta understand the strength and the mind games and the mental aspect of everything. It's about perception. It's not about reality. We know Daniel Jones can throw a football. We know he can run. We know he's athletic. We know he can do certain things on a football field. It doesn't matter because he's not what they perceive to be a good quarterback. That's it. Even though we see examples of Joe Flacco and Gardner Minshew and some of these other quarterbacks, Aiden O'Connell, Jake Browning, like you're like, where the hell did these quarterbacks come from? It can't be Daniel Jones though, because that threatens their credibility as beat writers, as reporters, and as narrative creators. That's the problem here. That's why I think this is all a fucking setup, bro. But I can't get into it right now because it's too heavy for people. they can't think that, that deep.
If DJ hits and gets extended, will we ever hear the end of the they should have extended Barkley and tagged Jones story? I've heard the end of it. I don't even entertain
Part of what I was just saying.
Comment.
It's narrative based, bro. Narrative based.
I don't listen to no media outlets and none of that shit. I analyze
and what if they would have extended Saquon Barkley and let Daniel Jones go, and say you have Tommy DeVito as your starting fucking quarterback and Saquon Barkley? Where are you going? Where are you going? To the toilet bowl. That's where you going. Fuckers don't think, bro. Simple-minded mofos. Like, come on.
But back to the Jets and the Giants preseason finale. What do you see that the Giants can use as a strength to come out with that W in that preseason game?
To be honest with you, I'm not even looking for wins or losses. I'm looking for somebody to step up and show me something. I'm looking to see if Ben Whitley can push Ojulari to be better. See if Whitley can come in there and get some shit started on the defensive line from the very beginning. I'm looking to see if Chattman takes the next step in becoming a starter. I'm looking to see if Nick McLeod or somebody, if he plays, can step up, or if one of those veterans show out in this game and make some noise to try to make this team. Looking to see if Dane Belton plays better. I'm just looking to see people be better. Theo Johnson be better. Evan Neal. I'm looking to see if Evan Neal can be good, because I think he's going to play this game.
Let me tell you how simple-minded some of these people are. So, if you think Tyrod Taylor could have got the Giants to the playoffs, what would that have meant? They get rid of Daniel Jones. They sign Tyrod Taylor to a contract. And then you go into the next year with Tyrod Taylor and Saquon Barkley as your top options on a 1-2 punch in the NFC East. Because guess what? You're not looking to possibly get a top pick now. You don't get the Brian Burns shit. You don't get that trade.
That's a fact.
You gotta think about what the domino effect is. Because you just want to say, oh, swap this player out for that player, swap this out. It's as if you can't think past one move. You niggas can't play chess. Excuse my language, but you guys can't play chess because you can't think past one move.
That's a fact. You can't pick past
You
one move
can't.
in chess. That's
Just-
your
You
ass,
can't
Mr.
think past one
Postman.
move, bro. Because if you get rid of Daniel Jones like you guys wanted, and you put Tyrod Taylor out there because he's such a better quarterback, and you sign Saquon Barkley and Xavier McKinney to big contracts, don't get Brian Burns, and now your whole draft strategy changes, and maybe you don't get Malik Nabers. But
Not only that, how many full seasons did Tyrod Taylor complete in his career?
One. And that was with the Bills.
And with the O-line that we had, do you think it was feasible that he would have completed one whole season as our starting quarterback?
He wouldn't have got past the Dallas game
But no,
last year.
But no. It's I'm just poking holes in this narrative about the black quarterback thing. Because it don't matter what color he was. The man was frail. He was always getting hurt, and we had the worst O-line in the NFL.
Shit, he got hurt last year. Why you think Tommy DeVito played? Because he got hurt. And Tyrod Taylor is one of the main reasons why we lost 2 games.
But
we lost the Bills game because he couldn't get in the end zone on the 1 yard line twice.
He's automatically better because he's a melanated brother, my brother. You know what I'm saying? This is the dumb shit we got to deal with. Back to the Jets and the Giants. Thank you for your comment, numbnuts. Tito, I don't think what you are looking at is updated. You call yourself pressing somebody. Hey, Tudo's family, he's just joking with you, TP Way.
There is some quarterbacks that have gotten, bad reps, as and I'm gonna say it again, colored quarterbacks, because I think black is a social construct, but there is some people that got bad reps. But with the Giants, the whole racial thing, because they haven't drafted a black quarterback or whatever, it's just nonsense, bro. We've had stability at the quarterback position for most of our franchise. We had Phil Simms, we had Eli Manning. Back in the day, we had what? Tarkington and Y.A. Tittle. So we've always had mostly stability at the quarterback position. That's why we haven't really had the chance to draft a so-called black quarterback, in which the black quarterback revolution was just started this decade or this century by Michael Vick in the 2000s, bro.
NYG, these dudes that talk about the Giants ain't never tried to get a black quarterback. Name the drafts where they had an opportunity to draft a black quarterback and they passed.
And that's what I'm saying, bro.
And took a white quarterback. Name the drafts.
They haven't had the chance to draft one because they have had stability at the position up until this point. Yeah, we went into a period in the 90s, where they went with Kent Graham, Dave Brown, yada, yada,
I'm just going to be real. That whole narrative about the black QB shit is bullshit. Mara is a liberal. His son just had a big gay wedding in New York last year. Mara's not one of them people that's not going to draft a guy because of what color he is. His father, Wellington Mara, handpicked Justin Tuck. This narrative is just stupid.
So people saying if DJ was black, they would have moved on from a long time ago. That's not true, because if the same thing happened, the offensive line has been trashed, no weapons. There's no way they would have moved off of him because he would have won a playoff game in 2022 in his last season. And they would have kept him the same exact way they kept DJ. You dudes are crazy.
I think when the Giants had an opportunity to put a black quarterback in place was when they benched Eli Manning for Geno Smith.
That was their only opportunity.
The fan base went absolutely crazy. They
sure
went
did.
Absolutely crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know you guys at the time, but I was like, let's see what he got. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of my approach. But the fan base went absolutely crazy, and guess what? You got multiple people fired because of that. So don't come to me about this black quarterback shit. When you fuckers went out there and because that's what they did. They dogged Geno Smith, and now they mad at the Giants because, oh, Geno Smith is over there in Seattle balling. Oh, look at him.
Great point.
I'm just saying, bro. It's
Tyrod
hypocritical.
Taylor couldn't make a 3-yard pitch to beat the Rams. Super Bowl will be hurt by week 6. The Philly line. Oh, Saquon Barkley will be hurt by week 6. Low. You like DJ, don't talk about chess. Get out of here.
He don't got no comeback for that. Geno playing better than DJ. But y'all didn't want Geno. You wanted him out of here. Because he was trying to take Eli Manning's spot. So don't be hypocritical. He was on the fucking team. Literally on the roster. Shut up.
What about Warren Moon? Why is he being thrown up in the conversation? We talk about the Jets and the Giants here. Thank you very much. If you don't have a comment about the Jets or the Giants game that we're previewing here, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to read them. How about that? Thank you, Ryan Davis. Thank you.
I couldn't debate, bro. I'm telling you. That's
Yeah,
why I invited
got
these
too
dudes
much
to
pent
debate.
up anger in me right now after
They
having
don't want the
everything that's
smoke.
happened this week that my debate is going to turn into something else.
Nah,
And we're
I
building
don't.
something here, and
I
we don't
don't.
got time for the weak-minded pessimists who like to believe narratives like sheep. So we ain't even gonna waste no energy on that. They want the black QB. They want the black Mamba. Pause, nasty sons of. New black, half black, no black. We just need someone who's got the arm talent to throw a good damn ball right and quick, mate, and get the job done. That's what we saying. That's it.
You want to know another thing that's crazy? They actually benched the white boy who had all the clout with the Tommy DeVito thing. They actually benched him for Tyrod Taylor when he came back for a black QB. They could have easily kept DeVito in there, kept rolling with the Tommy Cutlets thing and everything, but they actually benched him for Tyrod Taylor after DeVito won 3 games.
4,000 plus yards, 29 touchdowns in the air, at least 5 on the ground. If he don't get 4,000 in the air, it's because he got at least 750 on the ground, and I'll put him over 4,000 total. 10 or less interceptions. Let's go, Schemo. Way to support your quarterback. Jared Goff. Jared Goff.
Right.
This is the NFL, not CNN. People be trying to force race into anything. Right, Mr. Ryan Davis.
Facts.
And that's
You
the
know,
trash
I'm
part
gonna
about
sound
it.
like a real asshole right now. Just run the rock and shut up. How
Yeah.
about that? Because you people in the comment section be going crazy sometimes. And not everybody. Y'all know who y'all are. My real supporters and the real football fans and the real people with knowledge and intellect out there, y'all know who I'm referring to.
I'll tell you what else. I'll tell you who else did their thing. Me with these chili beans.
New York Giants went with the hand.
Man, mama be proud of these.
You're gonna have to introduce some of that to the Big Blue Crew, those chili beans, bro.
Yeah.
Not when we all in the Airbnb. I ain't trying to smell that shit all night. No.
Man, you gonna be in a room with your girl. Shit, shut up.
Right.
You ain't gonna be smelling
Locked
nothing.
away.
You're gonna be smelling poo-tang.
in the presidential suite.
Hey, listen. I ain't never been a pee whooped. I'm always about my bread first, nigga.
Got nothing to do with bread. We talking
Right.
about,
Just
late,
relaxing.
yeah, eat and go to
Haskins
sleep
look
type shit.
terrible. LOL. RIP. What? You just said you would take a dead dude. Jesus
No, he
Christ.
said Haskins looked terrible when he was
No,
playing.
the other
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
said he would take Haskins over DJ.
Okay.
I mean,
That was very distasteful and very
Mm-hmm.
disrespectful to that man's family. That just shows what kind of character you have, sir.
Right.
I liked Haskins coming out, man. Pause, but I knew once he went to Washington, he was gonna fail. Just like I know with Jaden Daniels, that franchise is not. Just look at how they operating, bro.
Yep. Your idol worship of Daniel Jones is so bad that you would disrespect the dead. That's crazy.
What player has the most to gain in the preseason finale against the Jets, in your opinion? The
Whitley,
most
that
to
Ben
gain.
Whitley dude, and Evan Neal.
I think it's
Casey
any.
Rogers and Whitley.
I think it's anybody at the CB2 spot. Like if it's Herndon, if it's Fly, if it's McLeod, if it's whoever, if any one of
Any
them,
cornerback that does
any one
anything.
of them show any decent skills,
Right.
they're making a roster.
Petrucci. Nah, I feel you, man, but I still think they're gonna bring somebody in here. I believe the Jets have a better defense. I hope Jones did wet the bed Saturday. Don't worry about it, Aquarius. You're an Aquarius. Y'all like water. You think DJ and the starters go out for drive or two Saturday? Nah, I don't think the starters.
Nah, no starters are playing on both teams.
They should, but they ain't. That's my opinion.
Just to answer the question, he asked what opportunity did the Giants have to pick a black QB? Dwayne Haskins, but of course, we should all know we made the right decision.
I mean, yeah,
I get it. You
they
just
should
wanted
have.
to answer the question,
Uh,
but yeah, DJ was better. No, wait. That was the class with Barkley, right?
Uh-uh.
no, that was the Daniel Jones draft.
That was the Daniel Jones. Okay. I
Yeah, it was
was
Daniel Jones, Drew Lock, and Haskins.
Pat DeVito is good. Few things only, mate. He's holding on to the ball too long.
That's a
And he's
fact.
holding on to chicken cutlets. His hands won't let him go, mate. Afraid of staying hungry. Now listen to this, folks. That is an Italian dude speaking objective facts about an Italian quarterback. He's not holding the man in a higher regard because he's Italian. He's giving you factual evidence of what he sees, not skewing the numbers because of a fellow Italian. And that's the way this should be done, not with the senseless comments I'll be reading from some of y'all. Would you take Tannehill over DJ? No.
No.
No,
Whoa. Don't flip it. Uh-huh. Thank you, Kevin Doncic, for being much more tasteful than your counterpart there. God bless his soul. Yes, sir. I support him now, but I didn't want DJ. I'm the same way. I wasn't glad when we got him, but as long as he wears
fine.
that blue, I'm going to cheer for him to win, not root for him to fail.
I didn't want DJ or Saquon Barkley. The Saquon Barkley draft, I wanted Quentin Nelson.
And the DJ draft, I wanted Josh Allen, the defensive edge rusher.
The edge rusher, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't need to do my homework, Aquarius. I don't believe in that demonic bullshit that was taught by the fallen angels. Do your homework and you'll know where it came from and you'll take it out of the title of your name, sir. Thank you. Why didn't the pilot TV show Flirt didn't take it off?
Didn't take
Mm-hmm.
off. Flirt. I
Coach
don't
with the
know if I seen
riddles.
that one.
TV trivia riddles, coach.
I didn't even know there was a show
What's
called
next
for
with number one QB if DJ falls out? Seriously. Italy?
it. It'll be a drive.
No, it'll be a
It's a
draft or a
draft
trade.
pick.
Yeah. Listen, you gotta admit, whether you like DJ or not, DJ came into a shitty situation. Now, if DJ fails and we go to draft a quarterback next year, whoever we draft is coming into a much better situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
We have
that's
put
all I
pieces
cared
in
about.
place that are going to be a year of experience with them already. The offensive line will have already gelled by next year. We'll already know what Nabers and Hyatt can do as a duo. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what Theo Johnson has. We'll see what these running backs have. And then we'll figure out what pieces we need at edge, linebacker, or cornerback. You know what I'm saying? So in the event that DJ is ass and you get your wish, whoever we go draft next year is coming into a much better, much more
And
established
you
team.
won't have to go none of that stuff DJ went through.
And that's it.
That's a fact. And that's
Who's a
all
better
I've been
shot for a
saying.
corner? Banks or Sauce? Sauce right now because he's got more veteran experience. But I believe Banks can do better once he becomes a pro. Anybody else want to take that question?
Oh,
Got a
it's
different
sauce.
take?
Yeah.
It's sauce. There's no question about that.
Yeah. Right now, I mean,
He has more NFL experience. He's been
He's
around
proven.
veterans his whole career.
yeah, it's proven.
It's sauce. It's proven.
Overheard P Dot on his show talking about who is going to be next to Dex week 1. He said, Nacho, how do you guys feel about that?
I feel that's correct for
He's
the
right.
first couple of games.
Yeah.
Chapman's undrafted. He's got to learn a few
He's
things.
gotta
It's
earn
a
it.
learning curve.
Right.
It's a rookie learning curve.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you see Nacho snap start falling more and more, then it is what it is.
What's
Hey,
going on, Coach?
You know what? You dudes come straight out of a comic book. I wish you gave Evan Ingram all these excuses. First of all, Evan Ingram, I loved Evan Ingram when he was here. He just couldn't catch. And then he went over to the Jaguars and learned how to catch. And they used him correctly. He started balling. If you were watching us back then when we was calling the games, I was saying we're not using Evan Ingram correctly. He's not a freaking hitch tight end to go over the middle of the field and just catch the ball like that. You can't use him like Jason Witten. I always said Evan Ingram was talented.
Sanders, Aller, Comward. If we're in the QB market in the draft, we may have a black QB. There you go. So next year you might get your wish and you can get out of here with your race baiting comments and actually talk football.
Yeah, but
Jarvis, what's going on?
Aller
Lou,
isn't-
over and over, mate. It's all about smart coaches, who's a great teacher, great communicator, and scheme architect. We've got a below average roster, but we're blessed with an outstanding coaches over here. That's it. Coaching matters, bro. Bro, I seen some dummy say trade Slayton for a cornerback.
Yeah,
I
ridiculous.
don't think you can trade Slayton even for a cornerback. We need Slayton. No, that's another stupid, unpopular opinion to a lot of people.
Trade him if you want.
He didn't say that all the quarterbacks in that class were black. He simply named 4 quarterbacks, and multiple men in that list were black. So the probability that we end up with a black quarterback is more likely, is what he was saying.
But
So for
Aller,
the
but he's saying
dumbass,
Aller,
you might want to look in the mirror when you say that.
but he's saying Aller isn't black. The quarterback, Aller. That's what
Right,
he's saying.
but he named.
That's
4
what he was saying. He just named 3 quarterbacks that he thought we can get. And he said we might get a black quarterback because 2 out of the 3 were black. That's
Right.
what he was saying.
But the dudes just people just looking for something to be mad at. Go get you some buns, man. Jesus Christ. We need to keep Slayton. All this trade talk of him same time as BS. Dude earned his spot every year, and while everyone was celebrating, Slayton was winning us games. While everybody was celebrating Saquon Barkley. Aller is white, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Steven Bloom. Well, we got your back. Darnell, big money. Lou, our roster is made of a few talented players, only a few starter players, a few star players, but the rest of us just a bunch of dumb goons with big bodies and small brains. But our coaches come to eat with us, hang with us, leather to the face. There you go. It's different when you're defending family.
Yep.
I misinterpreted. My apologies. Well, thank you for being a man about it, Mr. Ryan Davis. I'm just so excited for week 1. I think we got off to a good start. Could you guys give a quick preview of the game and how y'all see it going? The Minnesota game?
Yeah, I see us beating them handily. Secondary issues or not. That's just a fact.
I think
Well,
there's gonna be
Shane Bowen is known to use 3 safeties a lot. He might cover up some of them cornerback deficiencies by going that route. I think
well,
Coach spoke on that.
the problem's gonna be Jordan Jefferson and Jordan Addison, because those are receivers that are good route runners and they can get open quickly. Now to the Giants' advantage, you got Sam Darnold. Mr. Ghost Seer himself, Seer of the dead.
You get pressure on Darnold, we win that game.
Yeah, and that's what you're banking on right there. You know what I'm saying? So if that's Kirk Cousins playing that game, the Giants have a problem. But Sam Darnold, yeah, Giants win easily.
I agree with you, Schemo. Yo, Lou, you get your tools back. No, I did have a little fun getting my circular saw back, but that was it. The rest of the stuff had already been parted out by the time I got a hold. But and the insurance won't cover anything, so I'm fucked. I got to try to accumulate all my tools again, or I can't make no money because that's how I make my living. But thank you for asking, Darnell. 48-20 over the Vikings. Nobody on that line can block Dex. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah.
I seen another jackass say
Kayvon Thibodeau was worth the 5th pick. I'm gonna say that about all Giants. If Kayvon Thibodeau doesn't get 25 sacks this year, he's ass.
Yeah, trust me, nobody's more sorry about it than me, Mr. Bloom.
This is the flirt you was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
With Wayne Brady, no hairline.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Gator in there too.
Mm-hmm. So is Raven Gomez.
Mm-hmm. Certain shows just don't get no play.
It wasn't that bad, man. I sat and watched it, and I'm just like, yo, what the hell? This was pretty cool. I'm like, they didn't pick it up for some reason, and I mean, you can fine tune it here or there, but I mean, I did like the concept of it.
Yo, Aquarius, you trolling. You got to be trolling. Because DJ was given a bad hand with the Giants. So you cannot come in here after bashing DJ and say, I'm not making excuses, but Sam was dealt a bad hand with the Jets. Y'all is crazy. JC, he says, yo, DJ sucks. Just kidding. Believe. Thank you for the $5, $2 super chat for Big Pat Sports Talk. Lou, our coaches are burning us with the grueling workouts, but they're humble and down to earth. Play video games with us, but at the end of the day, we've got a job to do and finish what we're supposed to do. No slacking. That's a fact, too, though. That's it. That's what separates the men from the boys. I love Kayvon Thibodeau, but reality is he gets his sacks on crap teams so far. No excuses with Burns over there. This is Kayvon's third year.
Didn't Kayvon get sacks against the Ravens that game?
No, I'm saying what is this Kayvon's third year?
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
Thibodeau's
just
third
third
year.
year.
Let me say one more thing, and I'm gonna get off of this. But people say, "Oh, what are you saying to the team when you bring DJ back and he sucks?" But then these same people will say, "Oh, we should have tanked for Caleb Williams." So what is tanking saying to your team? Which one you think is worse? Having a bunch of grown men that compete against other grown men there for their livelihood, and you tell them to go out there and just let those the other dudes beat on you, talk shit to you, laugh at you for a whole season because we got this God complex quarterback coming once we get our butts whooped this year. What does that say for your culture? Since you're so worried about the culture of the team and what message you send to the team, what message does that send to you for tanking? You know, teams get fined and lose draft picks if they find out you tanking. That's disrespectful to the game. You dudes are so ass backwards, bro. I don't understand it. What does that say to your team? You go out there and tell those grown men that have children, families, house notes, car notes, auntie's houses they paying for. Like, go out there and just get your ass kicked for 17 games, man. We just gonna tank.
Here's the other factor.
Not
right?
auntie house. Not auntie house.
Facts. Go ahead.
Here's the other factor. You tank, that means all those guys are gone.
Yeah.
So you're going to tank to help the organization, but then put yourself out of job. I'm just saying. As Pat says, make it make sense.
It doesn't. It's people are too proud to admit when their narrative doesn't add up with reality. So then they got to try to spin it. Do all the blacks besides Singletary play? All the backs. See, y'all got me read. Y'all done read so
All
many.
the blacks.
Said
Great
blacks. God will be
Jesus
damn.
Christ. Do all the running backs besides Singletary play? Also, coach, this is the year Liberty wins the chip.
Mm-hmm. It's looking very. It's the possibilities are strong. Yes, but you still got to go out and win it. Minnesota is going to be tough. They play some phenomenal defense, man. So and they play very physically with New York. So
And look, to your point earlier, coach, Kayvon Strip sacked Lamar to win the game in 2022, but he only got his sacks against bum teams, though.
Yep.
Giants defense going to have to carry us in the first 5 games till the offense gets going. That's a fact, Darnell Big Money. Somebody's been watching our videos. When Miami got exposed from doing that, they have
elevated ever since.
tanking is cheating. Exactly. People don't use their brains. I hope y'all go be watching college on Saturdays.
Coach will. I'll be at work, but when I get home from work, we'll call the Saturday night game.
The first game is Florida State. They're over. I think they're in Ireland.
Real fans don't entertain tanking.
Yeah, it's Florida State. I think Boston College, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but
real fans don't entertain tanking. Period. That's a fact.
Competitors don't entertain tanking.
Right. Ravens game was 1 million years ago, dude. No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. It was just 2022.
Did y'all forget the DJ only played 4 games last year? All the DJ bashers, all them stats y'all like to call up. Those were stats that DJ wasn't involved in.
Wait a minute. Whether it was 1 million years ago or a couple years ago, the argument was that he gets his sacks against lower rated teams or bad teams. I'm just proving that he has gotten sacks against good teams also.
And an elusive mobile quarterback in Lamar at that.
But
Okay.
logic
You know
doesn't
what?
make any sense.
Gosh.
That's how they
I'm not gonna
argue.
let y'all get me a migraine.
Yeah, that's how they
Also,
argue. They argue with emotion. They don't argue with logic.
right, like females. Eric
Yeah,
Garrison. Also, I would package Aziz and Slayton for a corner and add a third. God dang, you giving away the farm. That cornerback better be fucking catching everything in the air.
it better be PS2.
Giants should have been found a quarterback when Eli fell off the porch. Why it's still a question with DJ. All right, sir. You have a good evening, sir. If the defense go carry, Sleepy Joe needs to realize he needs a corner.
Somebody has to be willing to trade with you. If it's that easy, they would just go get him.
Deception, what's going on? Eric Garrison's, I'm referring to top prospects. If you don't root for everyone on the team, then you are not a true fan. You're a fake ass. Sarkon, million years ago. Giants should have tanked for Caleb. Real fans don't tank. Real teams don't tank. And Caleb Williams is going to be trash. Didn't Panthers lose games to draft Cam Newton? And what did it get them? Did Cam Newton bring them a Lombardi?
No, they did
And
not.
no, they didn't lose games on purpose. They were just sorry.
Thank you.
But even if they did, even if your narrative was correct, it holds no water. They never got shit. Now he's a podcast host. So even if your narrative was true, they were none the better for it. Kayvon got a sack on the Packers last year.
Strip sack at that.
Lane Kerner, go Giants. Thank you. I keep saying PS2 hoping. How do you feel about the Giants? Great. We need a cornerback too. I love Tibbs. I even got his jersey, but he does have a tendency of going games without a tackle or a sack.
Well, I mean,
every great
defensive
player has done that.
Chiefs never tanked and still was able to get Mahomes.
That's true.
Yeah, you know why? Because Alex Smith broke his freaking leg and they had a backup quarterback running that whole season and lost a bunch of games. That's why.
No, they were in the playoffs that year. They traded up to get him.
They traded up to get him.
They made the AFC Championship, as a matter of fact.
Oh, no, it was Washington when he broke his leg and then went to San Fran.
Yeah. No, he was in San Fran first, and then he went to Washington. No, he went to Washington after Kansas City.
Yeah, he went to Washington.
He went from the 49ers to Kansas City to Washington.
But where was he broke his leg at? Washington.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Washington. Okay. I had it confused. The Giants have to move the football down the field. Yeah. Danny had the worst pass protection in history when he finally got killed. 4 of the 6 picks were off the hands of his receivers.
And that's a fact. And 2 of them came from Mr. Everything, Saquon Barkley.
Packers never tanked and got Jordan Love. Yeah, and Jordan Love was allowed to develop behind Aaron Rodgers for like 4 seasons.
years.
Fan base will be furious if we get PS2.
Yep.
You're making me hungry. No, Smith broke his leg in Washington. Yeah, you're right. He finished in Washington with the leg. Jesus. New York Giants 11-6 this season. F all the haters, half-ass fans. Stop smoking bad dope and get your head right. If you've got nothing positive to say, please shut the fuck up and don't interrupt important people talking over here. Yeah, what he said, what I read. I'm not trying to hate on Kayvon Thibodeau. I want him to succeed, but the vast majority of his sacks were versus bad teams.
So why nobody said anything when Khalil Mack got 6 sacks in one game against the Raiders? They counted those sacks like all the other 12 to 13 sacks he got, and he got half his sacks in one game. Like, that doesn't make any sense. That's what you do to bad teams. That's what you're supposed to do.
Chris Fiorenza. DJ is the only NFC QB to beat the Ravens with Lamar.
Yeah.
Thank you,
DJ.
Chris Fiorenza. We just need to score more points than the other team. Pretty simple, right? Also, Anthony Richardson threw a pick 6 tonight also. But they're not
He
going to
just
get
gotta calm down.
They're not going to get it. Oh, man, you see? We shouldn't get Hey, man, I'm going to end this in about 6 minutes, man. So everybody let them know where they can find you, where to go subscribe to your channels at, support each and every member of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. If somebody could put the links in the chat, about to get up out of here in 6 minutes at midnight, because I got a lot of shit to do in the morning. I need some sleep. So NYG22, there you go. Look, as I said, he put his joint up in there.
That's the Big Blue Crew
Everybody,
Sports Network, man.
please go
And that's what you
subscribe
want to go subscribe to right
to
now.
the link right there on the screen. That is the new channel, our new centralized location for all of your Big Blue Crew Sports Network. We will all be uploading certain videos from our catalog on there. We will still have our own channel. We will still run our own streams as well. But we will be posting a lot there as well. So go subscribe over there. Help us get to 1,000 subs, man, so we can grow this brand for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, man. And you can also go subscribe to Unpopular Opinion Sports. You know, I will be posting a lot of my content now on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. So, you know, you'll see a lot of you know, double posts, as they say, but we want to grow the network, and we want to, you know, support what we all have done, and all the work that we have all put in to building this network, man. So let's go support that. Let's go support all of us, man, by supporting the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. That's what I'm promoting right now. But of course, catch me Sunday, New York Giants Conversations. Tuesday night, Heart of the City, me and Coach. And of course, the brand new podcast, the Blacktop Podcast, Friday nights, man. We will be streaming that every week during the NBA season. Right now, it's kind of, you know, week to week, but once the season gets fired up, we'll be streaming every week, and it will be streaming on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. So tap into that, man, and tap into everybody else, man. All these great content creators. Y'all got it.
Hey, thank you, Chris Fiorenza. He says, I love this channel. You guys are one of the realest Giants fans, not bashing the team, just supporting. Let's go, Big Blue. Well, listen, man, click that link. A few comments above you, man, to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. We now have one channel where we're all posting on. We're still going to run our respective channels, but we have one channel where it's going to be constant 24 hours content for you guys. So go subscribe, man. It's absolutely free. You don't got to create an account, put in an email or nothing like that. Just hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button. You heard? Van Kerner, how do you feel about Daniel Jones and Evan Neal for the Giants? Me not like you, Evan Neal. Not like you at all. Lou, you gonna live stream Leather to the Face on Big Blue Crew Sports Network? Yeah, the UFC will be on there, and my fight predictions will be on there. Thank you, Mr. Fiorenza.
Oh yeah, announced that the Giants preseason game. I'll be calling the Giants preseason game on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. While Leather to the Face is going on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. So you get two monies on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network on Saturday. Hopefully you guys will enjoy. Lou will be calling Leather to the Face, and I'll be calling the Giants game, and then I'll head over to Leather to the Face afterwards.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be with you on the Giant stream until the Leather to the Face starts. Sure. You still get to see us both call the game for a bit, and then both call the fights for a bit. But yeah, man, thank you guys for watching, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you go subscribe to Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports as well. Classified 3F with Joe, Liz in the midday, Wells in New Jersey, who gives you awesome UFC fight breakdowns. Big Blue in the Bronx, Alex, Man Cave, S God. We got a bunch of content creators giving you all types of sports analysis and insight for multiple sports, not just football. So make sure you tap in, man. Hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, fam. And we'll see you tomorrow at the Blacktop Podcast.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Actually,
Coach will be calling which WNBA game?
I got tomorrow. I got the Timberwolves. I mean, the Lynx and the Aces at 9. Pre-game's 9:15. The game's at 9:30.
All right.
I'll be tapping in late because I got a walkthrough with my team tomorrow because we got a game Saturday morning. So we're going to do a walkthrough tomorrow night. Run through the plays and everything. Just no pads, just helmets, walkthrough. And work on a few things before game day.
Good luck.
I'll be tapping in late, but I'll be in.
Absolutely.
All right.
You already know.
So y'all know what it is, man. Until next time, man. Y'all be blessed. Be well. Go get your bread. Stay safe. Hey.
Ain't no chat, no like, it's just action. All my just front like they tapping. You already know. Popping. Ain't no stopping me, man. Steady rocking. Watch them hate on me now cause I'm locked in. Watch the hate on me now cause I'm popping. I ain't stopping.